Good evening and welcome, my dear little children. How are you all doing? My name is Aarti, and on behalf of Mindseed Preschool and Daycare, I bring to you the Sunday evening story. Now, today's story of mine is dedicated to all friends. Since it's the Friendship Week that's going on, Friendship Day was celebrated yesterday. And friends are something that we cherish. We all love to be with them, isn't it? We play with them, we have a lot of fun. We also share and care with them. Today's story of mine is called The Proud Rose. The rose that was very proud of its beauty. So let's see that how does she treat the friends around her. So in this story, there lived two cacti, one cactus, two cacti in the desert. Now, what is a desert? Desert is a big land full of sand around, sand or big mountains and small hills of sand all over. And around this desert, there is nobody who lives. Yes, nobody. Because either it is very, very cold or very, very hot. So it is very difficult for life to exist on desert. The only plant that grows in the desert are the cacti. Why? Why do you think so? Think. Why do you feel cacti grows and others can't? Because the cacti have thorns on them. Now, these thorns, they store water inside them so that the plant can remain green and fresh. It will not die, even if there is no rain coming on the desert. Now, these two were very good friends. Their name was Ted and Med. Ted and Med talked to each other, they played with each other, they laughed at each other. Yes, you know what they saw one day? One day, in between both of them, they saw a tiny little bud that cropped up. And they wondered that this is not the bud of a cactus plant. It looks like a flower. But a flower in a desert? Impossible. But both of them were very excited and they waited eagerly for the bud to bloom into a flower. And what did they need to do for that? They needed to feed it some water. They fed water from their thorns to the bud and waited for it to grow. One fine day, it grew into a beautiful rose. Oh my goodness! A rose in a desert? Impossible! I can't believe my eyes, said Ted. It is magic, said Med. So both of them called the little beautiful red rose Magic. They named it Magic. Yes. And they wanted to take care of Magic by feeding it a lot of water. They'd sprinkle some water in the day, and then Med sprinkled some water in the evening. And they used to feel so nice looking at the beautiful rose flower. Even Rose was very happy to have two friends besides her. So Ted, Med, and Magic would have a lot of fun. They used to talk, they used to play, and when Magic would sleep, Ted and Med would make sure to feed it water so that their friend would never ever die, would keep blooming and shining as pretty as it looked. Now, one day, a farmer was passing by through the desert, and his eyes fell upon the beautiful rose, went close to it, and wondered that such a beautiful flower living in a desert where nobody can even come and look at it. Nobody can even praise it. No, 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 no. That is not a good place for the flower. I should uproot it. I should take it out and should take it to my garden where there will be lot of people, lot of children playing and looking at the beautiful rose and admiring it. So the farmer took some water and kept it close to the rose and wondered, my dear Rose, you must be feeling so thirsty. Let me sprinkle some water on you, and so that you keep blooming and shining. Now, what happens when you have a bowl of water in front of you? You can see your own reflection. Yes, that's exactly what happened. The rose saw its own beauty in the bowl of water, and it wondered, oh my goodness, I'm so pretty, I'm so beautiful. What am I doing around these two cacti besides me? And there is nobody to admire me. The farmer is right. He should take me to the garden where there are so many people who will feel so nice looking at me because I'm so beautiful. That is what Magic was feeling. And she was waiting to get uprooted by the farmer. But Ted and Ned, the best friends of Magic, were feeling very, very sad. Not because she was going to go away, but they knew that if this rose would be uprooted, if our dear Magic would get uprooted and taken to another garden, she would die. She would not survive. Yes, you should not uproot any plants and let them stay in their own soil, in their own place. So Ted and Med were really worried and didn't want the dear Rose to go away from them. They also thought that in a city where there is so much of pollution, where the air is not pure, our little Magic would lose all her magic and would become very, very droopy, would not shine again. So they had a plan to save their friend. The moment the farmer came close to pick up, to uproot Magic, you know what Ted and Ned did? They poked the hand off the farmer. The thorns pricked the farmer. Ouch! Farmer. This hurts. This hurts. The thorns are hurting me. Ted and Ned kept doing that to the farmer. The moment the farmer would come close to uproot the rose, their dear Magic. And since he was getting hurt because of the thorns of the cacti, he went away. He dropped the idea of uprooting Magic and taking her to another garden. Ted and Ned were very happy. They felt so relaxed. They felt that yes, their dear friend Magic would be safe, not go anywhere, and Ted and Ned would continue to take care of their friend. But Magic was very angry this time. She was furious at Ted and Ned. She did not want this to happen. She wanted to go to the garden. She didn't want to stay in the desert. She didn't want to be alone over here with just the two cacti. So she decided not to talk to them. I'm not going to talk to the both of you. You both are jealous. You both are jealous that since the farmer didn't want to take you, but wanted me to come with him, since I'm so beautiful and so pretty, you were jealous and you didn't want me to go. Now I'm not going to talk to the both of you. I'm very, very upset, and you are not my friends anymore. Ted and Med were very, very sad. They saw that Magic didn't even look at them for a day, for 2 days, for 3 days, for 4 days, for 5 days, and now since a week, their dear friend had not spoken to them. But you know what? Since Ted and Med were not taking care of their friends, they were not feeding it water, Magic had drooped. She had become very, very sad. She was thirsty. She had no way to look pretty and beautiful anymore. She was drooping. Ted and Med were standing beside it, waiting for their dear friend to talk to them. So one day, on the Monday morning after a week, Magic, she felt bad. My dear friends, I understand. I understand now how you've taken care of me, how you've always fed me with water, how I have always shone so beautiful and bright just because of you. I'm so sorry that I blamed you, that I thought that you were jealous. I'm so sorry. Please feed me some water. Please help me droop from drooping. Please help me look beautiful and pretty again. I promise I'm going to be your friend. Ted and Ned were very happy. They sprinkled some water on their dear friend and saw the magic again. Magic bloomed, and she never ever fought with her friends again. She wanted to stay in the desert with Ted and Ned forever. So that was a true story of the three friends who couldn't do without each other. So, my dear children, remember to have good, lovely friends around you. Be loving, be kind, have a lot of fun, and play with your friends. So, see you next time on next Sunday. Till then, happy Friendship Day to all of you. Goodbye. Take care on behalf of Mindseed Preschool and Daycare.